Man, you know what's funny? I don't think... I think the last time I posted a YouTube video, it had to have been back when Far Cry 4 came out. And that was kind of like the hot shit at the time. I'm pretty sure it was either Far Cry 4. I might have done something for Destiny after, I'm not really sure. But anyways, guys, what's going on? It has been far, far, far too long. I do say that with great sympathy. The last time I posted a video was actually 9 months ago. 9 fucking months ago. Nothing's really changed, and let me tell you, the one thing that has changed is that we've been graced with this glorious gift from Hideo Kojima, and this gift is known as Metal Gear Solid Phantom Pain. Let me tell you, of any game that I've ever played on any console in my 26 years of life, this is probably going to be what I would rate as the best game that I've personally ever played, with the amount of content, the demonstration of the actual power of the PS4. I feel like I'm actually playing a next-gen game with just more content than I'm going to be able to sift through in the next fucking 3 months of my life. So let's kind of dive into this. So, you know, we had... Oof, commentating voice is a little rusty. I gotta shake the rust off. Oof. Alright, I wish I had a water with me, but... Anyways... Metal Gear Solid Ground Zeroes dropped, and it was something that a lot of people I think were misled by, and not even just the misleading, so to say, but I think that people enjoyed it so much that they really wanted more, and they wanted it now. I know that's exactly how I felt. I finished that last mission, the 6th or 7th base story mission, and I was just so disappointed that I couldn't go and play that game again and not know what to expect, so to say. So that kind of prompted me to dig more into Metal Gear. Found out that, you know, it was definitely a prologue for Phantom Pain, and I really kept my eye on this game for a while, really on and off up until about the Fallout 4 reveal, and then all my energy and attention just went to Fallout 4. Let me tell you, if I had any idea that this game was going to be as truly great as it is, I probably would have gone fucking crazy and been admitted into a mental asylum by now. That is how crazy it would have driven me to know that I had to wait that long to enjoy such a beautiful piece, a beautiful masterpiece. I feel like Hideo Kojima is the fucking Picasso of video games. Honestly, what I personally consider Bethesda as an actual publisher slash developer, I put Hideo Kojima on that same fucking level, because he does nothing but quality products every single time. That's all there is to it. He values quality over quantity, and there's not many developers, individual or otherwise, that really do that anymore. So I'm going to kind of dive into this game and give you guys my brief experience and first impressions on the game. I probably have about 35 to 40 hours in. That's just a guesstimate, by the way, but I probably have about 35 to 40 hours in, and I'm only about 35% of the way through the story, which is just fucking mind-boggling. That kind of gives you an idea to the amount of content we have here. But first off, before I actually talk about the aspects to the game itself, the story and whatever, I want to kind of break down the engine and the visuals and the sound design. If I had to give a grade to the visuals and the sound design and the physics, visuals I would probably give a high 8, low 9. It's absolutely fucking gorgeous. Sound effects, the sound effects are amazing. One thing that's funny that I've always thought, even going back to Ground Zeroes, that Geno Hacker pointed out in a stream, is that Snake sounds like he has water in his boots when he's running, which he absolutely does. But aside from that little tidbit, I absolutely love the sound design. You just get so immersed in this game when you have your headset on, playing on a nice sized flat screen TV. You just feel like you're fucking, like you're actually a spy going and trying to infiltrate a fucking criminal organization. It's absolutely mind-boggling. As far as the physics go, the game is smooth as butter. It's not clunky at all. I have heard of a couple of people having like some cosmetic glitches where somebody like jumped off a roof and landed 100 feet away. Some crazy stuff like that. As of as of this very second, I've not experienced a single glitch at all. The only time the game, I don't even want to call it a glitch, but the only issue I had was when I was running with D-Horse. There was a couple of times where he was kind of like, he didn't fall through the map, but he was kind of cutting through the map when I was like trying to go up a hill or something, which in my eyes, that's not a big deal at all. Kind of diving into the game itself, content is the main emphasis here. They gave us so much of it, and it's not like most games that give us a lot of content where it kind of doesn't tie into each other and it's fucking useless. The content on this game is so just integrated with one another. They gave us a beautiful fucking product, and I'm sorry, I don't even know any other way to say it other than perfection. The way they tied multiplayer in with single player, and they actually give you a reason to play both. You really don't have to. You can just focus on the single player storyline. But for instance, you have a mother base, and at first I thought it was, you know, a pretty decent sized oil tanker looking thing in the middle of the ocean. I didn't know that you actually got to expand onto this, right? So let me tell you all the different sections of the base that I have to my mother base. I have a combat unit, a security team, R&D team, base development unit, a support unit, an intel team, a medical team, a waiting room, a sick bay, I got the brig, and then a quarantine facility. I am 35% of the way through the game. And another theme that you're probably going to hear is every time I think they are done adding content to this experience as I'm playing through the game and unlocking all this stuff, I go through and I do another mission and another fucking section to my base unlocks. The most recent one was the quarantine facility. I figured there'd be nothing else after everything I already had, and then comes up the quarantine facility. I don't want to really spoil too much of the story for you guys, but it's absolutely awesome. Now with a multiplayer, you can go through and make secondary and third-rate bases, right? Which other people can actually go and try to infiltrate your base, abduct your staff, abduct your scientists, your medical team, your R&D team, or they can steal your materials, or a combination of both, you know, whatever they see fit. Now as you're going through, you have a ton of options to develop your base with. You can add certain types of weapons, certain types of security equipment, different types of guards, and you actually can go through and you set your security settings. You can set how much money you want to spend into your security settings. You can go all the way from low to moderate to medium to high, and then I think there's another one. And the more attention you pay to security, the harder your base is going to be to fucking infiltrate, but you're going to be paying for it. But the reason that I say that this all ties in together is that those second and third rate bases that you can use for multiplayer, they actually benefit your storyline, how fast you can process resources, how fast people can recover from injuries and illnesses and PTSD. Your soldiers can get PTSD, which is fucking awesome. And like your R&D team, you need to keep leveling that up for your R&D team to unlock more stuff for you. And that's one thing that really blew me away, was the vast amount of content that they put into weapons and items that you can develop. And then you have your 4 buddies that you unlock as you progress through the game, and there's fucking items after items that you can develop for these 4 buddies. It's absolutely amazing. You have the combat unit, which you can send on secondary missions through the combat deployment option, and they will go and do these missions for you where they can gather your resources, make you money, recruit you, new staff, and they can also die when they're on these missions. But it's something as simple as selecting that option, sending them other missions, then going back and playing through the storyline yourself, when you'll get a notification as soon as you're done. So there's so much shit here. It would take me a 45-minute video to cover it all. I know it's hard enough to keep your guys' attention for 5 minutes, let alone fucking 45. So we're gonna kind of give you a nice brief little overview. Overall, I would totally give this game at 35% completion with, like I said, 35 to 40 hours into it. I would probably give it a 9.5 to a 9.7 out of 10. It's as close as I've ever been to a game that I consider a perfect game that I might ever be. I don't know. I'm sure that's going to change. I'm really, really excited for Fallout 4, but I'm telling you, I'm not a huge fan of third-person games. I'm not a huge fan of action games. This game had me fall in love with not only the Metal Gear series, but the genre. I played Metal Gear 1 and 2 for the early PlayStation consoles. I never played 3 and 4, but I never got too crazy into the storyline. Well, now I find when I'm at work on lunch break or something like that, and I have a few minutes to spare, I'm kind of doing all this research, checking up on the game, trying to put pieces of the puzzle together, and it's just such a beautiful story that's being told, and I love how it kind of flips back and forth between the games as well. But if I had $60 to spend and I had 0 games, this would be the game that I would get. I own over 75 games for the PlayStation 4. 73 of those are digital, so I've downloaded a fuck ton of games, including indie games, obviously. And this is by far the best one that I've ever played, so I strongly recommend you give it a chance and pick it up. Going forward, I want you guys to let me know in the comments below, what parts of this game do you want to see? Do you want to see parts of the story mode? Do you want to see parts of the multiplayer? Do you want to see me do different things, whether it be, you know, hey, I want you to run this mission stealth, or I want you to run that mission loud, or run this mission with this companion, and run that mission with this buddy. Whatever you guys want to see, let me know. Weapon customization, anything you want. I can go and Fulton extract everything, which if you don't know what Fulton extraction is, you need to go and research it. There's probably going to be some point throughout this video where you see me throw a balloon on a vehicle, a container, a person, an animal. That is what a Fulton extraction is. One of the coolest fucking concepts I've ever come across in a game. But let me know what you guys want to see. Leave it in the comments below. And more importantly, if you're somebody who goes way back with me on YouTube, make sure you say, hey, it was kind of cool hearing from Gino Hacker the other night and talking to DOGG, which is actually a personal friend of mine. All this stuff on the streams that I've been having every night. And it's just something where I get on, I'm playing a game. Why not fucking stream and bullshit with some people in the meantime and share that experience if I can? My stream is in the description below, so feel free to check it out. Definitely feel a rating. Yeah, go and feel the rating, and then if you want to, you can leave a rating. Completely up to you guys. Obviously, it always is. I don't know why I said it's completely up to you guys, like I have a choice on whether or not I can not make that your choice. But nonetheless, I'm kind of getting caught up in my words and everything here. It's really nice to be back. I love sitting in this room, talking to my laptop through a fucking Turtle Beach headset. I've missed it dearly. I've missed you guys dearly. Make sure to leave me some feedback in the comments below. And until next time, it is your boy Svenny D, and I'm out. That was a really weak outro. I apologize. Next one will be better. Stay tuned.